what's your secret at staying top of mind with that prospect in helping them feel like comfortable opening up to you, and maybe a little bit more of a disarming approach where they're willing to listen to you but also share what they're going through when you're only talking to them for, like you said, like once a quarter or maybe once a month for very short periods of time without being the annoying salesperson who just wants to get on their calendar.
Yeah, what say, because I'm out talking to a lot of community banks or credit
Mhm.
unions, or I'm out talking if I'm at a community FI, I'm out talking to a lot of local businesses. And what I'll say is, I'm hearing this is what, based on my right, this is what I'm bringing to the table. I'm bringing them insight. Here's some challenges I'm hearing from other companies in your industry or in this area, right? Is this something that, and we're looking, at doing this possibly to kind of help, minimize this obstacle or, lower the stress with it. Is that something that you're dealing with too? Or is it, or are you dealing with something else? And if they're not dealing with it, they're going to tell you that something else, right? And then, and what I try to do is whoever they're either, if it's with us or with another organization, I'm going to give them based on my knowledge and experience. Hey, here's something I'm hearing about that. Would you like to get more information on this? And by the way, not only can we do it, but the bank you're currently at can do this. But I can tell you what happens is, even though I tell them you could go to this other bank and they can do this, but we can do this to help you too as well,
Mhm.
because I brought them the insight and I came to them. I didn't, just say, hey, what's your pain points? That's so old school, right? I said, here's what other
what
people
what
are.
keeps you up at night?
Yeah, yeah. What keeps you up? And oh my gosh, yes, that's so old school. It's, what they expect you to be smarter with in today's world. We should come there more prepared, know more about that company. And
Right. There's no
they
shortage
will
of
typically say,
information out
what,
there.
because you brought that to me, I will, hey, I'd rather just do it with you, right? Because if you
Right.
can do it, so that's part of it. The other thing is that I try to open the door again to try to get them to know better. Just say, hey, I'd love to come in and do a process review. This is good to do internally at a community FI as well, but do a process review, soups to nuts, right? And just and basically consulting for a small business, without going to one of the big guys, right? And let them, and some things they're not selling anything. You're just saying, here's some things you want to, here's some findings like you do with any consulting, and a community bank can do this. And here's some considerations you might want to consider.